It's midnight. And I look crazy. Guys, I don't know what to do with my hair. I can't blow dry it right now because neighbors. But we have to do something because, oh, I know I'm not going to want to do it in the morning. I need to put some oil on it. It's super dry. Oh my gosh. That is ridiculous. I'm going to give myself a headache. You know what? It's because it's been raining and the freaking rain was in my hair. Hi, Spooky. How are you? Where's my oil? This and this. Freaking hot mess, guys. I tell you. Okay, we're gonna go on with this. I love Enricher. They are my go-to products. This is not the one that's open though. This is the one that's open. So I'm gonna moisturize my hair a little bit. I'm just gonna use a little bit. Allie. I can never see your screen names, guys, so I have to always remember. Sometimes it's hard because you guys change names a lot. What's the word? Yo, Internet Girl has been like stuck in my head. Probably because I didn't get to see, what's the face? I didn't get to see Cat's Eye Live and their tour just ended. So I'm like, what the heck? I hope they do. I don't think they will, but I hope they do a mini European tour. I will literally fly anywhere in Europe to see them. I would love to see them live. And I actually know their songs. Hi, Raz. How are you? Okay, this is at least softer than it was 5 seconds ago when I hope nobody was in the live when I was trying to comb my hair the first time. And it was like, it literally sounded like stale bread. That was really fun. And my hair is falling out. It's because it's too dry. Yeah. But it was raining, so my hair like got scrunched up, and then I didn't go to work today. I was at home today. So I've had my hair in these little ugly puffs, but I have to go to work tomorrow, so I need to like moisturize my hair. Sounded crunchy. I know. I'm trying to fix it. Hate that you had to hear that. It's not normally crunchy, I promise. But I'm like, I keep delaying myself to put in braids because next week I'll be off of work for 2 weeks, thank God. So I'll finally have time to like actually like put my hair in a protective style, because I've just been like being lazy and just like wearing it out, which is bad for it because it breaks a lot more easily if I just wear it out. But yeah, haven't seen you in a bit. I've been posting every single day for like the past 2 weeks. So, but YouTube, from what I can see, is hiding me. How often do you moisturize? Not often enough. Not often enough. I will definitely admit that. I need to moisturize it way more often. But I try not to put a lot of product in my hair. I just hate like the feeling of product in my hair and like the buildup, you know? But what advice would you give to a high schooler? What kind of advice? I'm not even gonna give you the time of day or attention. What advice are you looking for? Where's my brush? Oh, let's do this one. Cause see, that's why I don't moisturize. But also because as soon as there is product in my hair, if I need to blow dry it, it doesn't blow dry good. Because if you have too much product in your hair, it weighs like your hair down, and then you can't blow dry it. And if I want to do a quick style, my hair needs to be blow dried. Always use oil at the end, by the way, guys, to seal the moisture in your hair. So I'm going in with some oil. Not dealing with it. I'm not trans, Spooky. They're being a fucking hater. Please don't piss me off. Allie, whatever. You know I'm not trans. I am a cisgender woman. Fucking pissing me off. What's your hair type? 4C. What's up from North Carolina? How are you doing over in North Carolina? Okay. Now, we're just gonna make some mini buns and hope for the best in the morning. Maybe I can wear my fro. If not, I don't know. I'm tired. It's late. It's midnight. And I need to go to bed. I was playing The Sims up until like 30 minutes ago. Which normally I know better to like not play the things. To have buns. Oh my gosh, this is why I do not go live at night, because the fucking weirdos come out at night. Like, people trying to say weird things about my weight, calling me a man. Mind you, what really gets me with the fucking trolls is when they're like, oh my gosh, you're like fat or whatever, and you can only see me from the chest up. I have a big face. That's all. You literally cannot see my size from like the way I film. Talking about you're a bit obese or you're fat and you can't even see what my size is. That's what be blowing me. They're grown men though. Exactly. And then they wonder why they sit there single. And if they are with a woman, God bless her, because, oof. But it really doesn't get to me. Like, it's just annoying, you know, when people say it. But I don't get upset because, like, I know who I am. But it's just like, what do you gain from that, you know? Like, never once in my life have I felt inclined to tell somebody, like, they're ugly or something like this. Like, do you know how miserable of a person you have to be to just go around doing that? You have to be so miserable. Truly. Maybe they have no life, you know? Have to be. Like, I work a full-time job. I make content. I'm writing a book. I have 2 cats. I pay my own bills. I don't have time. I don't have time to be going around sitting in somebody's life, making assumptions about them that I can't even call them fat, calling them ugly, saying they're stupid or they don't make any money. I don't have time or the patience. The book's not out yet. But when it's ready, you guys will hear more about it. But I don't really want to talk, not that I don't want to talk about it, but like, I don't want to reveal too much until I get to a good point with it, because I'm still writing it. Leah, hi Mark. How you doing? There's one kid, and you have, I don't know what you're saying, but he says you look like a trash can. Girl, don't even worry about him. Aiden clearly is a douche. He's not cool in our book, so we don't talk about Aiden. No, no, no. We have to go to my room to get scrunchies. What's the plan tonight? I'm just getting ready for bed, guys. We're chatting and getting ready for bed. One sec, I'm grabbing some scrunchies. Don't look over there. Guys, there's clothes everywhere. Because I haven't put my clothes away. because I'm a grown adult. And there's no one here to put my clothes away from me, so I have to do it myself. Okay. We're back in the bathroom. No, I'm not in Georgia. I don't even live in the US. It's midnight, almost 12:30 a.m. here. I live in Italy. Okay. This will work. Right now, we're moisturizing my hair because y'all see what we're working with. This is terrible. Moisturize your hair, kids. Truly. It's so bad. Carol's daughter, if you have 4C hair, amazing. Indianapolis, and it's 6:30. Time, what is it? Time zones, you know? They are crazy. You like Italy? Why are you awake at 12? Girl, I don't be going to sleep. Don't be like me, kids. Go to bed. Do y'all hear that? My hair is so dry. Hate that for me. We're gonna get it right, though. We're gonna get it right, hopefully. No, it's because I was playing The Sims. And, you know, funnily enough, but then again, I do this every day. Every day I'm like, okay, today I'm gonna go to bed early. I'm gonna, you know, finish work at 6 or whatever. I'm gonna eat dinner. And actually, I ate dinner early today. I ate at like 7:30. And then I was like, okay, I'll read or something and then go to bed, right? No. Instead, I did read for a little bit. But then I was like, oh my gosh, let me start updating my mods from my Sims game because I only have 4 days of work left and then I have a break from work for 2 weeks. So I was like, nice, I can play The Sims while I have the break. And so I started updating my mods and then I started playing The Sims. And the next thing I know, it was 11:30. And I was like, I need to go to bed. And so now I'm getting ready for bed because tomorrow I have to go in the office. And my hair, as y'all can see, is like not moisturized or nothing. So I need to at least moisturize it before I go to bed. And then I'll see what I can do with it in the morning. And then I gotta go to bed. Oh, Somnius, you can relate. Girl, then why are you asking me why am I up? Amazing hair, thank you. Ah, yes, much better. I wish here in Italy, they don't have like a lot of people who specialize in my hair. It's hard enough in the US because even like low key, like even black people in the US don't know how to like correctly handle my hair. Like I've literally gone to hairstylists in the US and they play in my head. Like they'd be like, oh yeah, I can do your hair. And then it looks super stiff. They can't even get the outcomes that I get at home. Oh, this just shrunk all the way up. Oh, that's super shrunk. It's gonna be tangled. This is why I don't like putting product on my hair. Because my hair just shrank, guys. Yeah. Hi, Lucy. How are you? Why does that make you laugh, Myers? I'm not saying it out loud. It feels like a trap. Y'all won't be getting me. You won't get me. I just used that. You and I have the same hair type and I'm mixed. Yeah, so, I mean, mixed people can have any hair type. I know one girl who's mixed, like half black, half white. And she's blonde hair, blonde, pin straight blonde hair, blue eyes. You would never know she's mixed until she told you. Although she has like a wider nose. That's typical in black features. But otherwise she has pin straight blonde hair. So, jeans are fun. Jeans are very, very fun. Your mom just graduated EMS school? That's so fun. That is so fun. Congratulations to her. Ooh. Okay. I think this will make a pretty nice fro in the morning. I'll let you guys know if it was a disaster or not. Period. That part went kind of crazy. I can't believe it came out as even as it did. Love that for me. Okay. That one didn't, but it's okay. It doesn't have to be. This is strictly just a sleeping. What am I thinking of? Sleeping style. I always just section my hair off in 4 little sections, make little bantu knots, and then I go to sleep with it like this, because then the moisture can absorb. It doesn't get crazy and like detangled while I sleep, because I sleep like a crazy person. Sleepy hairdo. Exactly. Okay, I promise it's not dry anymore. This is just the sound of the brush now. It still got shake, so that's good. You ain't never heard of shrinkage? I'm talking about 4 inches long. My hair goes down to my shoulder blades. It's called shrinkage, babes. You sound stupid. Is this a bot? I think these are bots who come in with the "do you snore when you sleep?" Because I got that message like 4 times the other day when I went live. Was that yesterday? Did I go live yesterday? No, it was the day before yesterday. I had like 4 different people come in and be like, "Do you snore when you sleep?" So I think this is a bot message. I don't know. The bots on YouTube are so weird. Hi, Carmen. How are you? They ask the most random questions. No, literally. Because at first I was like, because I remember in my live, like 4 people came in and they were like, "Do you snore when you sleep?" And I was like, what is this? Is this like a new trend with the kids that I've missed? That now they're asking, like, "Do you snore? And for what? Why do you need to know?" But then when so many people came in, I was like, oh, it must be a bot. Yes, please don't say your age if you're under the age of 18. Protect yourself. It's not that it's not allowed. I mean, it is not allowed on my live, but also you shouldn't do it in general, guys. It's good practice. Just say you're a minor, because I mean, there's predators online. Like when people, if like somebody goes into like a live somewhere and they say like they're 9, and there's a really weirdo person in that live, because I can't control who is in the live, you know what I mean? Like, of course, I try and I ban anybody who says something weird, but I don't know. There could be people lurking, and I can't control that, and I want to keep you guys as safe as possible, so. And don't talk to strangers online, especially if you're a minor. Stay safe, kids. That's big sis advice of the day. Be smart. Let me find. But before I go, you have to leave. Oh, thank you so much, Carmen. You're so sweet. Okay, guys, let's find my scarf. And then I need to wash my face and brush my teeth before bed. And then I'm going to bed. What are you doing in here? Get out. Where's your sister? Nala? Nala? Where's she at? Nala. Girl, I know you hear me call. Nala. Are you in the box? No, she's not in the box. Where is she at? You woke up in a corner upside down on your head, feet straight up. Girl, what was you dreaming about last night? Oh, there's my other cat. Nala, come here. Come here. Why you be ignoring me when I call your name, huh? That's so rude. No, because when I call your name, you should come. Don't, where you going? This is Nala, my hard-headed big baby. She's 2. Nana, where you going? You mad because I yelled at you? You the one who didn't answer when I called your name. Even if you don't want to come out, you could say something. Say hi to the people. She hates the camera. That's why she acting like that. But y'all know, if you're an old head, you know this. Look at her little paw. Look at her little toe beans. Her with your toe beans. Okay. Bye. Anyway. Okay. Now, I have muffin head. Mushroom head, really. Look, my glasses, I feel like they sometimes take away my natural beauty. But I gotta get those done. Damn raccoon tail sitting on my head. Hello. Guys, I just posted a video. Go give it a like. By the way, can I fly you out? What you think you are, a princess? Y'all better go on somewhere. Tapping in from Ted. This is what I be talking about, you know? Like, this is what I can't. This generation, the men want to be the princesses. You know, back in the day, to even date a girl, you had to bring her dad a goat. What happened to those times? What happened to those times? Why did we move away from this kind of society? Like, when courting was courting. Man. Now, we have men who barely even work jobs. It's crazy. Which is fine if you want to be a house husband. But they don't want to work. They don't want to do dishes. They don't want to take out the trash. Basta. No bueno. We can't do that. Porque you don't want to work. How many goats would you ask for? I actually wouldn't want a goat. I feel like a cow would, or a pig. Maybe I need to see which animal sells for the most. Actually, maybe I don't know. I've never had goat's milk. Do you guys like goat or cow milk more? What do you think? At least 3. I would ask for at least 3 goats. 3 is my lucky number, so like 3. 3 to court. And then when we get married, he's got to have at least like 10 goats worth. I don't know how much a goat is, though. They want to be house husbands, but don't want to do what house husbands do. That part. Because, you know, my thing is, I will never hit on a house husband. You cooking, you cleaning, you taking care of the kids. I'll go work. I will go work. That's fine. But they want to be house husbands and just be in the house. Why am I coming home and there's dishes in the sink? No. No. Or if I'm making more and paying the majority of the bills, which I am, because I make a lot of money. I don't make a lot of money, but I make enough to pay for my own bills. Now, if a guy comes along, he makes the same amount or more, yay! But for right now, I make enough to pay my own bills. So if you're gonna come to me and you're paying less, you're making less, which is fine. But you need to be busting down them dishes. And for sure, taking out the trash. I don't believe in gender roles. Anybody can wash the dishes. Anyone can, you know, take care of the kids, do the laundry, all these things. But there are 2 things I don't do. I don't mow the lawn. That's a boy job. I firmly stand on that's a boy job, or a woman who enjoys that. That's her job. It's not mine. I will not mow the lawn and I will not take out the trash. Right now, of course, I have to take out the trash. But when I finally find that person, I don't ever want to touch trash again in my life. Ever. I grew up with 5 brothers. So, guys, I never had to take out the trash. So imagine my horror when I go like out into the world when I was 18. I go off to college and I was in a dorm by myself and the trash is piling up in my room because I'm used to somebody just taking out the trash, right? My brothers, my dad, they always took out the trash. They didn't have to worry about it. So my friends come over to my apartment at my dorm one day and they were like, "Clea, the trash." And I'm like, "Yeah, somebody's gonna come get it." And they're like, "Who?" And I was like, "I don't know, the trash man." And they were like, "There's no trash man, you have to take it out." No, like actually taking out the trash is the bane of my existence. Bye, Allie. Thanks for chatting with me. But yeah. Yeah. What was your comment? Sorry. When I'm going off on my tangents, y'all, I don't be wanting to interrupt myself. Do I like art? What kind of art? Like paintings, music, theater. Like, yes, I like art, but like it depends on which art to what extent. Like, do I like pictures? Sure. Am I like passionate about like painting and stuff? No. But I have great respect for people who like do those things. Truly. The fact that you even joke about that, Hakeem, says a lot more about you than it does about me. Imagine if the world was a matriarchy. It'd be a much better place. And men would know their place. Because you wouldn't be here without a woman. So think about that the next time you want to look down on a woman. Shut the fuck up. Do I have my own business? No. I work for a corporate company. I really don't want to own my own business. That's a lot of work. I already do a lot of work just as a corporate employee. I could not imagine owning my own business. That is so much work. Owning my own channel is enough, okay? I'm trying to get up to posting 3 times a day. I don't get home till 7 p.m. most days. I leave at 8 a.m. for work. I don't get back home till 7:30 p.m. The other day, I actually didn't get home till 8 p.m. Then I start to make my own dinner, do my own dishes, do my laundry. It's so much. It's so much. I'm tired, you know? I'm tired. What is this? This is all terrible. Can you not? And take out the trash, girl. That trash be having me bent out of shape. I be hating to see some trash. I actually just took out the trash today. Yesterday I took out the trash because I didn't feel like cooking, so I just had something delivered. And since the trash is downstairs, I had to take it down myself. I took the trash down when I went to go down to pick up my food. So my fitness for the day. Oh my gosh. My eczema has been acting up really bad, guys. Anybody else have eczema in the chat? This is what it sounds like. We broke into a million pieces and we can't go back. But now I'm seeing all the beauty. Thank you. I have 2. Spot the dimples. This song's a part of me. I don't even know what I listened to. You guys know what was my, you know what my top song of the year was? Freaking Oscar-winning Tears by Ray. I got broken up with at the beginning of the year, so. And mind you, I wasn't even that sad about the breakup, but it's not appropriate to talk about online. I know it's kids in here. I need to make an 18 plus live. Please get nice and comfortable and look. I can tell my Twitch people. The story is about to begin. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna tell you about one of the many men. Name is irrelevant. Height is irrelevant. He was a 1 out of 10. I was the I'm within. I'm still recovering. Was he crazy? He was crazy. Thought he was innocent. I was so wrong. I can't deny I was stuck in a daze. Terrible phase. You was convincing, though. Very believable. The role that you played. So I'll take this front row seat. And baby, baby, you can go ahead. Cry those Oscar winning tears, popcorn and ice cream. Baby, baby, you can go ahead. I gotta brush my teeth, so enjoy the music. I thought you were the man, but you were the plan. I gotta, oh, you're on my phone. I was like, I gotta check what my next highest song is. But I think it was, actually, I don't know. You know what one of my other higher songs was? Keep It Moving from The Color Purple. Because I watched The Color Purple like 10 times this year. This song, for whatever reason, this song was like getting me through the work day. I had to keep it moving, you know? So I listened to this song a lot. It was like I think my third or fourth most played song of the year. They keep rolling by. Just trying to keep your head up, lifted to the sky. When you get down, just dance around like you're a child. I'll never let you get too low. If you could be up on a fire, then I know God will take you far. Life can never break your soul. Every day the sun don't shine. Oh, keep it moving, keep it moving. It's up to you to make you choose to go. Keep it moving, keep it moving. Nothing's gonna take you down. Oh, just let it go. Life can never break your soul. There's so much to explore. I hear a big, big, big world knocking at your door. Getting a little taste just leaves you wanting more. We can be quiet like before. If you could dream up or fly, then I know God will take you far. Life can never break your soul. Every day the sun don't shine. Oh, keep it moving, keep it moving. It's up to you to make you choose to fly. Keep it moving, keep it moving. Nothing's gonna take you down. Oh, just let it go. Life can never break your soul. Trying, praying, wishing, aiming, smiling, taking it all. Okay, I'm back. Used to watch Liv and Maddie growing up. Actually, Liv and Maddie was coming out as I was kind of already grown up, but I did watch a few episodes. But that wasn't like my core Disney, you know. Like I grew up with like Hannah Montana, Wizards of Waverly Place. That's the Raven. Even what year was Austin and Ally? 2014? No, Liv and Maddie was 2014. Yeah, I was already almost in high school, so I was kind of out of Disney. But then again, I watched Descendants, but I liked Descendants. Liv and Maddie was when like Disney started to feel a little childish to me. I love Wizards of Waverly Place. Wizards of Waverly Place is like top tier for me. Like Alex's humor unmatched. We have not had a character like her since. I need to wash my face because you guys see these freaking things trying to make a breakout on my face. Which one do I want to use today? I need to use my other one. This is my favorite one. It makes my skin feel really soft. Orentia. This is the same bot, actually. I'm pretty sure that's the same bot that asked me earlier. I listen to the same 4 songs. I don't care. I move this off my forehead. Whoa! I'm gonna get it on my bonnet. When you guys ask me how do I get my skin to look so good, Korean skincare really is the truth. Like, I thought people were just talking, chatting. I also didn't know if it would work on my skin without like bleaching my skin. No, this stuff is amazing. Like, I barely have breakouts. Are you married? No. Oh, what a game. I'm only 24. Just come be the man I need. Wonderful. Talk to me. 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 Be the man that I need. Be the man that I need. Again, this is the cleanser. It's by Orentia. This is my favorite Korean skincare brand that I've used so far. I also have Medicube products, but I don't know. I don't know how much I like the Medicube. The only thing I really like from Medicube is this spray. This is the truth. I love this stuff. I'm actually about to run out. I need to order another one. Yeah, I use this from Medicube. I use the Orentia cleanser. And then, one sec. I have 2 Orentia serums. I use this one, which is the Holy Hyssop Serum 30. I use this one at night. And then I use this one by Orentia, the Holy Hyssop Serum 12, during the day. Like, so daytime when I wash my face, I use this one. And then nighttime, so I'm about to use this serum. Then after the serum at night, I go in with this blurring cream by Orentia. This will give you the glass skin, but I don't use this one during the day because it makes my face feel like too moisturized. Like it's almost oily. But at night, my face is a lot more dry, so I use this one before I go to bed. And then, depending on if I'm gonna go back out, like let's say I'm getting ready to go to a party or something, and then I rewash my face, I put on the night serum, I put on the blurring balm, and then I'll also use this that I just got actually, but it's amazing. I love this stuff. This is from Kiko Milano, and it's their Hydra Pro Glow moisturizing cream, and it works on all skin types, including mine. Yes, this is amazing. I love this stuff. It gives you like a glowy feel. I also use this during the day before I put on my sunscreen. And right now I'm using this Madagascar Centella. It's SPF 50. You always need sunscreen. Like, if you're a kid, I'm telling you, if you're a child, the only skincare you need is maybe a nice cleanser and sunscreen. You do not need all this other crap on your face, guys. Like, you're too young to be putting, I'm too young. I'm only 24. I don't use retinol. You should not be using retinol cream, guys. Don't do that. When I didn't like start having a step process skincare routine till college. Didn't need one. Okay? I used the cleanser and sunscreen. That's it. This sunscreen is amazing, especially if you have melanated skin because it leaves no white cast. Amazing. Here it is again. Be influenced. I need these people to start sponsoring me because I be putting people on, okay? Hi, Blue Butterflies. How are you? Be the man I need. And then if I'm having breakouts like I am this week, because I think my period's about to start, I always start to break out when I'm about to have my period. I use tea tree oil to spot treat. You can use any tea tree oil as long as it's like medicinal for your face type of thing. Yeah. Let me put this away and then I'll be back to wash this away. Away. Sometimes I don't wash my face. Yeah, sometimes I don't wash my face twice in one day because it dries my skin out too much. But today my face was feeling really oily, and like I said, I'm having like little mini breakout, so we're gonna wash the face again today. But you don't necessarily have to wash your face twice if you have like super dry skin. My skin, it varies. It's like a mix of dry to oily. It honestly depends on the week. Sometimes my skin is super oily and sometimes it's super dry. So you just have to like know your skin, you know what I mean? Very important, guys. I feel bad. Somebody asked for advice that I would give to a high schooler, and I don't think I ever gave them advice. But also, like, what do you mean? I think I'm bad at giving advice. Unless you, like, specify what exactly, like, they were just, like, life advice. And I'm like, don't give up on your dream. Like, I don't know what you want me to say. You have to be way more specific with me, because I don't be knowing. I barely have my life together. When my life got hard, I moved out of the US and to another country. So that is a piece of advice I'll give you. You need to, like, in your late teens and 20s, you need to move away from your hometown. Even if it's for just like a few months, you don't have to leave the country, but like you have to at least leave your home city. I would highly recommend at least living outside of your home state for a while as well, but at least your home city. If you live in your home city your whole life, you're never gonna see anything. And people are like, but what about vacation? It's guys, it's so different. Just visiting somewhere else and actually living somewhere else. Like, you discover new things about yourself when you live in a completely different place, away from family. You have to like force yourself to meet new people and make new friends. Like, I've met some of the most amazing people after I moved out of the US and moved here to Italy. Like, I have friends that, like, it sounds cliche, but like these people will be in my life for the rest of my life. Some of them I met last year and they already moved back. They moved to another country or they moved back to their home countries because a lot of them aren't from Italy, and I still talk to them every single day. I have friends in the US who I've known for 8 years who can't even bother to pick up the phone and call me since I moved. I call them, we talk if I call them, but they never call me. These people who I met 1 year ago call me all the time. It's amazing. So, this is my advice that I would give to somebody. You need to move away from your house, your home city, out of your comfort zone at least once for a little bit. Like, I say like 3 months at least. You need to move away from like the life that you've been living for at least 3 months because you need to see a new perspective on things. Otherwise, you will never grow. Also, my skin's a lot clearer since I've moved because I don't have the stress of shitty friends. But this water in Italy is terrible. Let me tell you, the water in Italy is hard. Make your comfort zone money. I don't know why. Like, I think people have like a seriously misconstrued perception of like people who move out of the US and like go work in a different country, because the US, despite like what we think from inside the US, we are one of like the highest paying countries. Like, we have some of the highest salaries. Granted, we need them because we don't have free healthcare like the rest of the world. But like Italy, their salaries are shit. The salaries here are awful. Like, unless you're like a doctor, these people are not making good money. A lot of them leave, like, or go live like further south where things are cheaper. Like living in Milan, big city like that, it's like impossible to live in the center because the rent is super high and you're barely making a salary to afford rent, let alone the rest of the bills. So I'm lucky because I'm an expat, so I'm getting paid an American salary, but living in Italy, where thankfully the cost of living is slightly lower. Not that much, honestly, now that the euro is higher than the dollar. Shitty. Let me tell you, that's shitty. When I first moved, the dollar was higher, but then a certain president got into office and the exchange rates have been terrible. So, oh, it's been lots of fun. DC born and raised. Get that bread. Huh. I have family who lives in DC. See, but have you ever left DC? I'm not saying like don't go back, but I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like you get a different perspective when you move away from everything you've known. Like I went to college out of state for that reason. But also I'm from Illinois. I did not want to go to college in Illinois because everybody from my high school, literally everyone goes to the same 3 schools in Illinois from my high school. It would have been like a damn high school reunion. I'm not doing that. So I applied to everything outside of Illinois. I actually applied to a couple schools in Illinois by accident. But yeah, that was fun. If anybody needs help with college essays and stuff, let me know. Because I applied to and got into 30 colleges. And got scholarships from all of them. Only 2 full rides, though. Aww. Widow man wants to be racist. About land in Africa and Central America, obviously bread. Not the colonization. Ciao. That's good, though. That's what I'm saying, though. I mean, we take our American money and we go and transplant it into the economies of other countries. It's a little bit bad, but it keeps the world moving. But you bought land, so like you go visit those places, or like why did you buy land there if you don't live there? Is it like vacation homes? I'm curious. Because if you need a tenant in one of those, I'd love to move. I'm a free spirit. I would move anywhere. Truly. I want to live in Asia for a while, though. Like, I want to live in Thailand. I always said, like, I want to live in Japan, but actually the work life is so toxic in Japan. I don't know. You own it and party all year. Well, what do you do for work? Did you, like, inherit money? Where's this money coming from? Because also, like, you own it, so, like, you live in Africa right now, or you live in Central America right now, or you just, like, take flights? Because them flights ain't cheap. That land might have been cheap, but them flights ain't cheap. Unless you're also going to say you own a private jet. Then I'm intrigued. Shit, fly me out. Ah, you work in investments. It's making sense. It's making sense. This is a technique I learned from Korean grandmas. They slap their face to help the product sink in, but also to like pull your like skin taut, so like it stays. You feel me? I started doing this like 5 years ago. I used to have a much rounder jaw. It's still round because that's just my natural bone structure, but like it used to be like poofy, and now it's a little bit sharper. I don't know if it'll ever be sharp just because, like I said, this is my bone structure. Like if you see my parents, unfortunately, we just have round faces. But it don't do nothing, let me tell you. If I land in America and lease it out, you have to be able to afford land to buy in America for that. And I don't think anybody's going to go to Montana where the cheap land is. So make money, but not that much. Maybe if my YouTube ever takes off. Let's see. For now, I have my little corporate salary. And I'll just travel. For my girlies in chat, I'm just spot treating my little breakouts that are trying to happen with the tea tree oil. And I touch it with my finger because then it gets like, yeah. Montana has oil. Yeah, but who's going to Montana? Then I have to pay for people to dig the oil. You feel like there's levels to these things that you have to consider and think about. All while I don't live in Montana. I don't know anybody who lives in Montana, and I live in Italy. Talk to me. Oh. Why am I having all these breakouts? It's not that simple, man. It's not that simple. You're saying it like it's the simplest thing in the world. It's not that simple. I'm still trying to figure out how you buy land in Africa and Central America, because don't you need residencies to buy land? Maybe not in Africa, but Central America, they just let you buy land on your American passport. Oh, yeah. That's done. Hi, Xavier. All right, y'all. We about to call it a wrap because I got to go to bed. It's 1 a.m. here. I'm suffering. Jeez. I'm going to put on some chapstick and I'm out of here. Thank you guys so much for chatting with me. Lots of life lessons learned. Always super riveting conversation. Appreciate you. Have a great rest of your day. Make sure you take your vitamins, eat food, drink water, stay hydrated, do one thing that makes you happy today. And as always, keep on living with Leah. Bye, guys. I live in Italy, by the way, if you're new here. So, see you. I'll be live later.